Hey guys, it's me, Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day. I am here today with another Buzzfeed Tasty Recipes Tested video. I believe this is the 8th or 9th one in my series. I will link the entire series in the description below in a playlist if you are interested in checking them out. Today's video I'm going to be testing out 4 different Buzzfeed Tasty recipes, and spoiler alert, they're really freaking good. If you guys have any other questions or concerns after watching this video, just ask them in the comments below, and without further ado, we're gonna get right on into it. For these cake mix chocolate chip cookies, you're going to need 1 box of cake mix. I am using a vanilla cake mix. To the cake mix, you want to add in 1 cup of chocolate chips. I am using dark chocolate chips. Then you want to add in half of a cup of vegetable oil. And finally, you want to crack open 2 eggs and mix it all together until a batter-like consistency forms. On a greased down cookie tray, you want to take scoops of your batter and place them about 2 inches apart, and then you want to bake these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And voila, that is really all there is to it. Just allow them to cool down before you eat them. It's good. It's not your typical chocolate chip cookie. Excuse me for talking with my mouth full. It's definitely more of a cakey cookie, but it is really good. For the grilled lemonade, you're going to need about 4 or 5 large lemons and simply cut them in half. Then you want to take each of those halves, you want to press them into some sugar and place them on the grill on a medium-high heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. After you take your lemons off of the grill, you want them to cool down completely before you start juicing them. To juice them, you just want to take a little lemon squeezer or a lemon juicer or whatever you have. You can squeeze it by hand as well. Just make sure that you're doing it over a strainer so that all of the seeds and all of the excess pulp doesn't get into the liquid that you're going to be saving for your lemonade. To create the actual quote-unquote grilled lemonade, you're going to need 4 cups of water, you're going to need 1 cup of sugar, you're going to need all of the juice from the lemons that you grilled previously, and then you're going to need about 4 or 5 cups of ice, and then you just want to mix it all together until everything is well incorporated. For as long as I have been doing a Buzzfeed taste test, I have never done a drink before, so this is going to be a brand new experience. Here we go, cheers, let's see how this is. It tastes like lemonade. I mean, it's really good, don't get me wrong, it's delicious. It tastes like a really refreshing lemonade, but there's nothing really different about grilling the lemons as opposed to just squeezing the lemon juice out. I mean, again, it's delicious. I thought it was gonna have more of like a smoky taste. It just tastes like a really delicious lemonade, which is a-okay in my book. For these gluten-free chocolate donuts, you want to start off on the stovetop on a medium to high heat. In a pan, you want to add in half of a cup of dark chocolate chips as well as a stick of butter, and you just want to mix it all together and melt it down until it becomes liquefied. To your melted chocolate and butter mixture, you want to add in some more chocolate. You want to add in half of a cup of cocoa powder and mix that all together. Then you want to add in 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, and again, mix it all together. The last thing that you want to add into the pan while it's still heating over the stovetop is 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Take your pan off of the heat, and then you want to crack open 5 eggs and mix them in gradually. So just do 1 egg at a time. You don't want to do all 5 eggs at one time. You want to crack 1 egg open, mix it together, crack the next egg, and so on and so forth. So here's where things get a little complicated. You want to take some parchment paper, roll it into little balls, and then place them in the center of cupcake tins, and then you want to spray it down with some Pam, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to be working out very well. Make sure that the parchment paper circles are right in the center of your cupcake liners. Then you just want to pour your batter right into the cupcake liners. This is supposed to make your donuts, and it isn't working. It isn't working at all. I can just sense that this one is going to be a disaster. So I only filled up 6 of the cupcake tins because, again, I felt like it was going to be an absolute disaster. I also have these donut pans, so I decided to put some of the batter in the donut pans as well and see if that works a little bit better. Bake these donuts in the oven at 350 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes, and what did I say? Disaster central. These cupcake tin donuts, if you even want to call them that, they just didn't work. They did not work at all. They stuck to the tin. There was no hole in the center. It was more like a crumbly muffin. The ones that I put in the actual donut pans, they worked a little better, but I wouldn't say that they were extremely successful either. Let's just be real for a minute. These look awful. These look absolutely terrible, and as a donut aficionado, this makes my heart really, really sad, but I guess it really doesn't matter what it looks like. It is all about what it tastes like, so let's hope that they at least taste good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's not a donut. These are terrible. Oh, no. No. Just no. And last but definitely not least, this beer mac and cheese recipe. For this recipe, you're going to need to start off by making a roux over a medium heat, which is basically just half of a stick of butter and 3 tablespoons of flour. You want to mix it all together until a paste-like consistency forms on the bottom of your pan. To your roux, you want to add in 1 cup of beer and 1 cup of cream. It didn't specify in the recipe whether you should use a light cream or a heavy cream. I used a light cream and it worked out perfectly, so just use whatever you have on hand. Mix it all together, and then you want to start adding in your cheese. You want to do 8 ounces of cream cheese and then 16 ounces of shredded cheese. I am using a mix, so I have some cheddar, and then I have like a mixed brand, which is just a bunch of different cheese mixed together. I just thought that it would give it a lot more flavor that way. Once everything has liquefied, you want to add in your drained pasta that you have already pre-cooked. I'm using elbows because I feel like it's just the pasta that you have to use when making macaroni and cheese. I'm mixing it all together now, and I am just soaking in all of the mac and cheese magic. This recipe was everything. Oh my god. It's everything I wanted it to be. Oh my god. I made this in like 15 minutes. Usually if I make homemade mac and cheese, it takes me anywhere between like 45 minutes to an hour. I made this one in about 15-ish minutes, maybe 20 the most, and it is unreal. This is so good. I don't know if I can taste the beer. Usually the beer kind of like cooks out. Anytime you cook with alcohol, usually it cooks out. It does have a distinct taste to it, but it's really freaking good. Very, very proud of myself right now. Well done, Allison.